Hi, my name is Matt Downing with SLCT. Here's what's happening in Sterling and Lancaster. The Animal Control Commission in Lancaster is seeking new members. The commission meets once a month with the Animal Control Officer to evaluate animal control problems. For more information, contact Mary Beth Eugene at 978-365-5672. The Nashua Valley Model Railroad Association is announcing its 52nd annual Rail Fair Model Train Show and Open House for Sunday, April 2nd. Attractions include model railroad displays, layouts, exhibits, dealers, and clinics. For more information, visit www.nvrra.com. The Thayer Memorial Library will begin its free musical series with its kickoff concert Paul Rischel and Anne Raines on Friday, March 17th at 7:30 p.m. The concert is free to the public, but seating is limited, so come early. For more information, contact Karen Silverthorne at 978-368-8928, extension 4.
Raise your right hand, please. I, Ross Perry,
I, Ross Perry,
do solemnly swear
that
I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me as Town Administrator of the Town of Sterling, according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the rules and regulations, bylaws of the Town of Sterling. I, Ross Perry, do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and will support the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth. I do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the United States of America, and that I will support the Constitution of the United States. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, good job.
I'm Lex Thomas, editor of Sterling Meeting House News, and I'm delighted to be here for a very special occasion. On February 14th, Ross Perry was confirmed and sworn in as Sterling's new town administrator by town clerk Don McCanowitz. I am delighted to have them both here. Now, I know that this is your first morning here. You might have been here yesterday in the snowstorm, but I know you're official now, so I'm not going to ask you for everything you plan to do.
Thank you.
Just want to say hello and just some initial ideas that you might have. What's kind of going to be the first thing on your desk this morning?
Well, after we had coffee, I'm very excited to be here. Sterling looks like a great community. The people I've met in this building seem to be fantastic. They seem to be a well-run team, and I'd like to work with them as a team to assure town services keep running and always available, and to assure voters that their money is being spent wisely. And I think that with this team, we can do all of that.
Now, Dawn, as town clerk, you did a wonderful ceremony this morning of the swearing in, but I know that's not the end of the job for you. What is involved for you in bringing a new town administrator on, and what is it that you're going to be doing now over these next few weeks?
So my main goal and job right now is to support Ross in his new role as the town administrator. I'll make sure that legally we're all set, for example, the oath of office, and then the ethics test is complied with, and that will be taken care of today. So that's done. But after that, he'll probably come to me and ask me questions anytime, and I'm here to support him. We've got to get ready and start thinking of town meeting.
Of course.
So we'll have we will have our own meetings to talk about that setup.
Yeah.
But that's down the road, but I'm sure that he's going to be busy right now working with the budget process, so I'm sort of going to take a step back and let him focus on that.
A lot of busy things coming up for the
Yes.
town of Sterling. Ross, congratulations and welcome to Sterling,
It's a
and I
pleasure to be
look
here.
forward to many conversations in future.
Likewise.
The Gibbs Little League registration is open in Sterling. For more information or to register, visit www.sterlinglittleleague.org. The Sterling Neighbor to Neighbor Fund was established to help Sterling residents during difficult economic times. If you are interested in helping the cause or donating, contact Pat Fox at 774-275-1174.
I'm here today with Mary DeAlderic. She is the town clerk in Lancaster. And, well, first of all, welcome, Mary.
Thank you for having me again.
And of course, at this time of the year, there are so many things going on in all of the local towns, and we're going to talk about some of those. I think we're going to start with the census, right?
correct.
So tell me about the census, tell me how this works and what people need to do.
Okay, thank you again for having me. Our census is due pretty much now. They've all gone out to the households, so if someone hasn't received one, it's a great idea for them to call our office and ask for a replacement. And the reason to send it back is because it helps with fire and public safety, that they know someone is occupying the home. And also it keeps you on the voter rolls, so that's very important as well.
Now, what happens if somebody has moved insofar as a voter roll? Do they need to let the town know?
It's very good to let us know because we can forward an official document to them that they can sign. We can remove them from Lancaster and then they can register to vote in their new community.
Now, how do people get the census form back?
Okay, it had an enclosed envelope within the census, and they just pop it right in there, and they can either mail it back to us, or actually they can drop it in the drop box at Town Hall. We'll take it that way as well.
Right, so and that makes it quick and easy for people to
Exactly.
just drop it off as well. Now, is there a deadline on that? I know that you want them in ASAP.
Technically, it's 30 days, but we're a little past that, but we'll still take them.
Sure. So that looks after the humans in town, but I know there's a lot of puppy dogs in town as well. So tell me about the dog licensing right now.
Thank you, that's great. Dog licenses are due by March 31st, and in order to avoid any fees that might be from registering your dog late, we really want to recommend to people to come in and license their dogs. They can also pay online, there's an online system, or they can just mail the check and we'll mail the tag and the license back to them.
Okay, now do you need proof of rabies shots or anything like
We
that?
have many things within our computer that have everything up to date. If we don't, we always send a little note explaining that they need to update it. And we're having a rabies clinic coming up March 25th, and that's going to be at the DPW Highway Barn from 10:30 to 12:30 at 435 Center Bridge Road. And so if people are a little behind on that, it's a great opportunity to come and get a low-cost rabies certificate, and you're all set.
Now, will the rabies clinic be for both dogs and cats?
It will be, and it will also take people from out of town as well.
Oh, excellent. Now, in case people do miss that deadline, I know there's a fee that's involved. What's that all
It's
about?
a $50 fee to be late, and of course, we do not want to have to assign that to anyone. And plus, it's an extra $10 a month, each additional month that you're late.
Oh, so
we
definitely
very much-
worth getting
very
that
much
done.
recommend doing that.
Now, once again, just like people moving, what if your pet is deceased? If you had a dog that was licensed in town, what should people do?
That's a great question. It does happen, and we just ask that you give us an email or send us give us a call, and just let us know that that happened, and that way we can take them off the list and kind of move on from there.
Sure, great. And also, of course, now we are heading into, of course, we're looking for nice spring weather. And as well as the nice spring weather comes annual town meeting and town elections as well. So give us the lowdown on that and what the people need to know.
All right, thank you. We have our annual town meeting May 1st, and that is a Monday. And our town election is on May 8th, which is the week after, also on a Monday. We're actually looking for people to fill out nomination papers. If you're interested in running for local office, this is a great opportunity.
Now, what are some of the positions that are available?
We have a couple for planning board, finance committee, and actually for board of selectmen as well. There's one position.
Very good. Now, I think sometimes people feel maybe that they don't have enough experience to do these things, or that, the time commitment. Well, what's your response to that?
My response would be, get involved in civic government. It's your chance to get in there on the ground level, and you have the opportunity to impact things that happen in your own town.
Sure, and that's a great point, because if you want to either see change or see a continuation, whatever, the best way of making sure that happens
That's
is
right.
to get involved. Now, with the annual town meeting, is that here in this beautiful auditorium?
It actually is not. We actually have it at the Mary Rowlandson Elementary School, and we just are going to sign people in as they come in and sit in the lovely auditorium, and that's where it takes place.
Now, for the election, what is the deadline for, now when you say to take papers out, first of all, how does somebody actually do that? Do they come in and say, see you?
Yes, that's correct. They'd come to the town clerk's office and we would print out the nomination papers for them. And it's just a matter of getting 28 certified signatures. So we always say get about 30, 32, just in case somebody, we can't read their handwriting or something like that. And then pretty much that's as easy as it is. As long as you have them back by March 20th, we can certify.
So March 20th is the date. Now, when you say certified signatures, what does that mean?
That means that as the Board of Registrars will look at the signatures and verify that the person who is signed is a registered voter at that address. And then once that's checked off and everything's good, as long as you have 28, you can be on the ballot.
Fantastic. Now, is there also a date by which people can withdraw from that?
Yes, and you caught me because I have it in my paperwork, but not in front of me. So yes, I'm sorry.
All right, but so that's information that people can also get
Yes,
online
exactly.
or by calling the office.
Definitely.
So lots going on, and so you're going to be busy over these next few
Definitely.
weeks, and I look forward to speaking to you once again once all of these things get a little closer. And thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you.
And remember, license your dogs, get your census form in, and get those papers taken out for getting involved in civic politics. It's your way to have a voice. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mary.
you.
There will be a regular meeting of the Hiram O. Taylor Post 189 of the American Legion on Monday, March 6th at 7:30 p.m. at the Post Hall, 32 School Street, Sterling. Just a reminder that winter parking bans are in effect in Sterling and Lancaster. Residents are reminded not to park their cars on the street where they will interfere with snow removal. And as snow begins to accumulate, the local fire departments would like to remind you to help out by cleaning path to any fire hydrants. I'm Matt Downing, and that's what's happening.